Hi guys, so I'm gonna read Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 3. So someone said, I don't know if I said this the last Sergeant Fury one, but someone said that Dino's name is supposed to be called Dino, because it was a nickname for Dean Martin. So I'll pronounce his name as Dino.
Hey Sarge, we're not bulletproof. Let's get out of here. Climb up and keep blasting. We still gotta rescue that division on Massacre Mountain.
If anyone needs rescuing around here, Fury, it's us. My mom didn't raise her little dum-dum to be a howling clay pigeon.
This scene is like a rest period compared to the action you'll see when you join Fury at midnight on Massacre Mountain. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, midnight on Massacre Mountain. So Sergeant Nick Fury, Corporal Dum Dum Dugan, Dino Minelli, Rebel Ralston, Izzy Cohen, Junior Jumper, Gabriel Jones, and Captain Happy Sam Sawyer. And written by Stan Lee, drawn by Jack Kirby, inking Dick Ayers, lettering Les S. Rosen.
Those creeps must be loco, thinking they can slip past the Howling Commandos. Here we are, playmates. Come and join our beach party.
Somewhere on the coast of England, 7 of the toughest fighting men ever assembled in one squad wait in ambush as a platoon of Nazi saboteurs tries to steal ashore under cover of night.
Move, you big ox! You're stepping on my toe!
Well, now ain't that a shame? I'll ask him to hold up the war, while we give you a Purple Heart.
Commandos, scatter, so they don't kill us all. They're only a handful. We can surround them and wipe them out. Mach schnell. Our sabotage mission must not be allowed to fail.
But a few yards away, the leader of the Howling Commandos has other ideas.
Wahoo! Here's something to slow them down.
Before their well-trained saboteurs can disperse, a few accurate grenade bursts make them realize that their presence is requested by Fury's fun-loving little group.
Okay, you howlers, that's enough. Those grenades cost money.
That knocked the fight out of them. Now let's go take us some prisoners.
Hey, what do you know? The whole ruckus took only about 20 little old seconds.
Shut up, Reb. You want the Sarge to tell us we're slowing down?
Come, lad, vi surrender. Keep your mouth shut and your paws in the air, and no one will get hurt. Any casualties, Dino?
Just like my shell like you, Sarge. They're ringing from all the noise.
You're funny as a crutch, soldier. Okay, march them to G2 for questioning. Move. We ain't here to pick up daisies.
Not long afterward, in a nearby area, a platoon of fresh replacements are being put through their paces by their ever-loving sergeant.
Hop, top, top, drop 4. Hop, top, drop 4. Keep in step, you lunkheads.
All right. Flat down, halt. I've a few little words of endearment I want to whisper to my soldier boys.
You're the sorriest-looking excuse for fighting men I ever saw. The only way you jokers can beat the enemy isn't by shooting them. All you have to do is show yourselves and the Nazis will laugh themselves to death. Just look at you. Get those shoulders back. If you can find them, keep those eyes straight ahead. And look at that shirt. What did you do, sleep in it? Your Uncle Sammy gives you a uniform and expects you to care for it. See?
Say, Sarge, speaking of uniforms, how come these guys coming along? I don't even sure what army they belong to.
What are you blubbering about now? What guys? They aren't...
Hey, Sarge, how's about holding it down to a trot, eh?
Shut up, dum-dum. Any more complaints and I'll run you back to camp.
What a crummy war. The Nazis ride back in the truck and we have to hoof it. Man, wouldn't I like to be wheeling with Jonah Jones back at the Embers right now? Those are the ones I mean, Sarge. They look like some kind of before and after ad. How'd they get away with it?
Clam up, soldier. Are you tired of living? Nobody talks that way to those dog faces. Yup, but who are they?
For your information, sonny boy, that's Nick Fury and his Howling Commandos. And if you keep your nose clean and do everything your soul sarge tells you, someday you might be good enough to shine their shoes. But what about their uniforms? Mister, in their own way, they are in uniform. Minutes later, after Fury and his men reached their barracks.
Man, I've been waiting a long time for this visit to town. Hope they have a good jazz combo somewhere.
I'm just gonna enjoy not hearing Fury's foghorn voice for the whole night. Me, I can't wait to get all dolled up and get those little old gals a big thrill. How about you, Iz? Boy, this will be our first night off in weeks.
Yeah, without the Sarge riding herd on us.
Quiet. You guys want him to hear you?
Going somewhere, guys? If you're going to town, wait up. I'll join you. I figured maybe you were too shy to ask me.
Ah, Nick, have a heart. The Howlers want to have some fun tonight. Why don't you stay here and practice some new cuss words or something?
Heck, Sarge, it ain't that we don't want you. You know how we all feel about you.
Sure, Dino. And I feel the same way about all of you. That's why I'm going with you.
Of all the crummy luck. I joined the army to get away from my battle-axe wife. And now I'm stuck with a cigar-smoking human gorilla.
And so in Stratford on Avon, Shakespeare's birthplace, there's a lot of culture and educational places for you guys to visit here in town.
Sure, Sarge, sure. And being just a mite thirsty, I see one of 'em now.
Welcome, Yanks. That sounds inviting.
I got a hunch there's a lot of culture in there, just waiting to be soaked up. Hey, what? Some welcome this is. Tunk, tunk, tunk.
Well, if it isn't one of Fury's glory-hungry Howling Commandos.
You fellows ought to be more careful where you toss those darts.
Yeah, says who?
Says me.
So what?
So let's hear it, you howlers.
Wahoo!
Something tells me this ain't gonna be such a dull evening after all.
The next morning, in the orderly room of Captain Happy Sam Sawyer, the harassed officer in charge of Fury's little squad. What do you mean the howlers aren't in their barracks? Their pass was only good until 0500. All right, forget it. I'll go and find them myself. And when I do...
Beg your pardon, Captain. I heard they were all in the guardhouse.
The guardhouse? There's not an MP living who could slap my boys in the guardhouse. This looks bad. Fury must be getting soft as he and the howlers could be jugged so easily.
Whew. If we didn't have this tank backing us up, we'd never have done it. Is the casualty list complete yet?
You kidding? It'll be weeks before we can figure out how many men were hospitalized. We got off easy this time. I remember when it took almost a whole division to quiet the howlers down. This is more like it. I was starting to worry about Nick. Guess you know why I'm here, Ben. Looks like you had a tussle with my boys again.
Tussle? Those wild men made Dunkirk seem like a high school prom. What do you feed 'em, H-bombs?
Look, Sam, I run a nice peaceful little guardhouse. You can have your howlers. I don't want 'em. Just send them somewhere. Anywhere. Far, far away. Some nice everyday suicide mission, huh? Just what I'm here for, Ben. And so...
Hey, you guys, fall in. You're wanted outside. Come on, huh?
Nice little guardhouse they run here, eh, Dino? Or Dino?
Yeah, Reb. Wouldn't be a bad place to sit out the war. I'm cleaned out, dum-dum, so I'll bet my bugle.
Again? I won that blasted thing 12 times already.
Boy, I'm beginning to feel like a civilian. Stand aside, soldier. I'll take care of this.
On your feet, you creeps. Gangway! Happy Sam!
Yes, sir, Captain, sir.
Where'd everyone go? Move, soldier! Scanner, take cover!
Seconds later, after the smoke is cleared. Well, so the big... so the big bad MPs tossed my playful howlers in the guardsy house, did they?
Here it comes. He'll explode any minute. Wish I was lucky enough to drop dead before he gets to me.
At ease, boys, relax. Your captain understands. Your captain isn't angry with you. Your captain loves you. Your captain has a little surprise for you.
Holy Hannah, he's trying to smile. It's a real bad sign.
Your captain's going to send you on a nice little vacation where you'll be under sunny skies with a nice sandy beach to frolic in and cool breezes to soothe your jangled nerves.
This is even worse than I thought. He is smiling. That means we're goners. Hey, hear that, guys? A vacation for us. Sunny skies, but it's always raining here. You sending us somewhere else, knucklehead. Maybe Hawaii. That's right. He mentioned a sandy beach, didn't he? I never knew the captain was such a kind-hearted old gent.
He ain't, you guys. You guys are living in a fool's paradise.
2 days later, in the sunny Mediterranean, Dum-Dum's words prove to be right, as we find.
Some vacation? Being strapped on a crummy...
Was that Nick Fury talking?
Or some vacation, being strapped to a crummy PT boat. He said there'd be sunny skies and cool breezes and a sandy beach.
Yeah, but he forgot to tell us it would be off the coast of Italy, trying to run the Nazi blockade.
Then as the speedy craft heads out to sea again, 7 complaining commandos paddle for dear life toward the Italian coast, and one of the toughest missions of all.
Faster, you gold bricks! Those dive bombers aren't kidding.
I always wanted to visit Italy, but not this way.
Hey, when do we reach the shore? Yeah, the Nazis ain't got any welcome signs out. This is no time for 20 questions, you slobs. Keep paddling.
Paddling like fiends, Fury's rugged squad reaches the beach, only to be met by blistering fire from the solidly entrenched Nazis.
Down, you heroes! Hit the sand! Dig in! You sure make it sound nice and simple, Sarge.
Feed them grenades. That'll shut them up.
Hey, Gabe, enough with the bugle, huh? They know we're here. A party like this can give a guy an earache. No time to grab my shovel. Helmet, if we get out of this thing alive, I'm giving you a big fat kiss. Keep firing. It is a commando landing party.
Only a handful. I'll finish them off soon, ja. They have dug into the sand. It is hard to see them.
Bring the field piece. We'll pass the whole beach before we get them. They must be trying to join up with the Italian partisans.
Ja, but we'll stop them.
Hey, Dum-Dum, is that a field piece barking at us?
Either that or my mother-in-law. No, it's not loud enough for her.
This is almost as bad as one of Happy Sam's lectures. Up your howlers. We're sitting ducks here. Head for the rocks. They can't aim the field piece in time. We just may make it.
Just a bunch of music hall rockets. That's us.
Made it. But the shooting stopped. What gives?
Maybe it's quitting time and they belong to a strong union.
What do we do next, Sarge? We try to stay alive long enough for a guy from the OSS to contact us. He's hiding in these hills somewhere with a bunch of the Italian partisans. He'll explain our mission so even you bird brains can understand it.
And if he's pushing up daisies somewhere and can't contact us, then we're on our own, surrounded by a whole dang Nazi division. Some chicken scratching vacation this is.
So the guy in the OSS is a special character, is a surprise cameo character in this OSS. Yes, so you guys, if you guys can guess who it is, just comment down below if you can guess who the character is. This special surprise character. So OSS, Office of Strategic Services, America's famous counter-espionage service. Slowly, cautiously, Fury and his men emerge from their places of shelter, only to find
they're gone. Not a goose stepper in sight. From the look of things, they lit out pretty blame fast, too. And here's one little old southern boy that ain't shedding any tears about it. Hey, Sarge, something going on over yonder, on that hill.
That's what saved us. Must be the Italian partisans. They lured the Nazis back up the hill and had some TNT set to go off when they got here. Man, that exploding TNT is music to my shell-like ears.
But where are the partisans, Sarge? I'd like to give 'em a real nice southern welcome.
They'll be showing up soon, Reb. Don't get your jaws in an uproar. Listen, did you hear something moving under the brush?
At that second, 3 deadly Italian weapons poke out from the dense underbrush as a husky voice barks,
"Freeze! No one move! We have you all covered."
"Oh, freeze! No one move! We have you all covered." "Are these the ones you seek, Major Richards?" "Yes, these seedy-looking dog faces couldn't be anyone but Fury and his howlers. Tell the men to breathe easy, Pietro. No time for long speeches, Fury. I'm Richards of the OSS. Glad you made it this far, but I'm afraid the worst is still ahead."
Blast it, Major. The guy could get himself killed sneaking up on us that way. You're not playing with kids here. Hey, simmer down, Sarge. He's the Joe that got the Nazis off our necks, remember?
"Sorry about our methods, Fury, but we can't afford to take chances now. I'll have to talk fast. I haven't much time to brief you."
I'm not one for big powwows, Major. I know most of it. A division of ours is bottled up behind Massacre Mountain, and we gotta find a way out for him. Check?
Check. The Nazis are in the hills above them, firing down into the valley at will. My partisans and I found an escape route for the trapped division, but it's up to you to get that info to them. Blast it, my pipe went out again.
Tss. Here you are, Major. Can't let the war run past while you're hunting for a match.
But at that very moment,
"The Nazis have zeroed in!"
"Oh, the Nazis have zeroed in. We gotta scatter. See you around, spy boy."
"Remember, Sarge, it's up to you and your men to reach our division and tell them how to slip through the Nazi trap. When you find General Curtis, give him the code words, Tunnels of Caesar. He'll understand. My men and I will disappear into the hills now, but if you need us again..."
"Need you? We're Commandos, mister. All we need is something to shoot at. Now get going before I gotta light that blamed pipe of yours again." Here goes a man. I have a hunch that Joe is gonna make a name for himself one day.
Editor's note. Fury's prediction actually comes true. Today that Joe is better known as Mr. Fantastic, leader of the world-famous Fantastic Four. So yeah, it used to be that Reed Richards and Ben Grimm were World War II veterans. In the original comics in the 60s, there were World War II veterans. So that's a special appearance by Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, you gold bricks. Playtime's over. Let's move. We got us a whole division to rescue.
"That's all? What did they need all of us for? Should have sent Fury alone."
"It's about time, Sarge. I thought you and that Major were going to start swapping medals."
But Fury and his howlers are destined to find this one of the toughest missions of their career, for the battle-hardened Nazis in complete control of the sector seem to be everywhere. "We must continue searching until we find every partisan hiding in those woods."
"They tried to feed the trapped Americana division."
"But they have no chance."
Hold it, you guys. We got company." "Why don't we just lob a few grenades at them, just so as they don't feel neglected?" "At ease, dum-dum. Time for that later. First, we gotta find a way to cross over Massacre Mountain and reach the trapped division in the valley."
"Holy cornpone, how are we gonna ever reach that valley? The Nazis are control of the whole dang perimeter."
"That's why they picked us for the job, lame brain, and not the campfire girls. Now come on, keep moving."
A short time later, the howlers reached a ruined town on the edge of the mountains.
"Go scouting around, Dino. You're the only one who speaks Italian."
"That's what I get for signing up with a bunch of illiterates. Okay, Sarge, here goes nothing. I remember this countryside from my childhood, full of sunshine and song, with life and laughter filling the busy streets. Now it's a shambles, thanks to the Nazis. But we'll pay 'em back."
Boy, how we'll pay him back. Hey, I got company.
You are the American. You have come to rescue us, see?
You can bet on it, paisan. Looks like the goose steppers sacked this town and then moved on, eh?
See, now they are high in the mountains trying to wipe out the trapped American division in the valley below.
Yeah, well, we're just about to change those plans a mite. Here, paisan, you look like you could use some K rations.
You, turn around. We want to talk to you.
You, turn around. We want to talk to you. What? Oh, U.S. correspondent. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Sorry about that. So they're Americans, so I won't do that again. U.S. correspondents, huh? Didn't anyone ever teach you not to sneak up behind the commando?
Look out. We're on your side, soldier. We were sent to do a story on the trapped division. We've been hiding out from the Nazis for days.
We knew they'd be sending someone to rescue the GIs trapped in the valley. Man, what a scoop this'll be for us. I can see the headlines now. Commandos strike at midnight on Massacre Mountain. Sure, and they'll make a great Technicolor movie, too. Now clam up, I got things to do. Hearing Dino's all-clear whistle, Fury and his men cautiously entered the battered town.
Hey, Sarge, how come we're wasting time here, instead of getting over that mountain?
Use your head, Junior. We need a rendezvous point, and this is going to be it. Minutes later, as Fury's weary squad takes 5. Sergeant Fury, I'm Hank Smith of the New York Globe. How do you intend to save our trapped division?
Easy. My howlers and me will just walk up to the big bad Nazis and say boo. That ought to scare 'em clean out of their sparkling little booties. What the Sam Hill kind of fool question was that, Smith?
Say, you really are a character. I've been wanting to do a feature on you for months. How about it?
Sure, why not? I'll tell Adolf to call off the war for a few weeks. While I give you a nice long interview. Or maybe you'd like to start the shooting all over again to make sure you have a front row seat.
Sergeant, what do you got against war correspondents?
Nothing. Most of them are great guys. They risk death out here every day, same as us. But you I don't like. You're just a loudmouth, Smith. All right, you howlers, assemble. It's party time again. I'm sending you out to 2-man patrols to probe these mountains and find the Nazis' weakest points, so we'll know which area to try to slip through. Dum-Dum, and you and Gabe take the south sector. Move.
7 of us against a mountain full of Nazis. Man, this sure would be exciting if we were reading it in a book.
They'll be writing a million books about this stuff after the war, pal. Only the heroes won't be guys like us. They'll all look like Tony Curtis and never be scared of a thing. It's too quiet here, Gabe. I don't like it.
Suddenly, without warning, the quiet comes to an end.
I knew it! It's a trap! Head for cover!
You sure make it sound easy, Corp.
So those are the Commandos, eh?
Bah! It is like shooting sitting ducks.
Only one chance, Gabe. Slide down the ridge.
I hear you talking, big man. We made it!
Yeah, but I don't like the looks of it. It's like they were waiting for us. Like they knew we were coming. Scratch the south sector, Sarge. It's crawling with Nazis.
Yeah, we kind of guessed that, Dum-Dum, by the shooting.
What will you do next, Sarge?
I'll let you chew on some knuckles, Smith.
Oh, I thought that was... what will you do next, Sarge?
I'll let you chew on some knuckles, Smith, if you don't butt out. Izzy, you and Reb are next. Try the East Ridge. Remember to keep your butts down.
If we get our dome shot off, be sure they spell our names right in the papers. Those things are real important.
Want Iz and me to bring y'all back some wild flowers, Sargy boy?
For a minute there, it looked like Fury was going to smile, but I guess I was wrong.
Shucks, Iz. If he ever tried to smile, that stone face of his would just naturally crack open. Hey, I hear something behind us.
Nazis! They must have been tailing us.
It's that Brooklyn voice of yours, Iz. They must have heard it clear on top of the mountain.
This'll slow them down. Funny, they're not putting up much of a fight. Almost like they want us to keep running the way we were going.
Let's test for some little old booby traps. I'll just toss this rock ahead of us and see what happens. Well, what do you know? They had a real live landmine just a-waiting for us.
A fine way to encourage the tourist trade.
Just wait till the Chamber of Commerce hears about it.
Well, one thing's for sure. The East Sector isn't going to do Fury any good. Yes, yeah, but the little gem of intelligence won't mean anything unless we live long enough to tell them about it. So let's go, Rib. They didn't plant any mines in the rooftops.
I declare, a fella could get a charley horse doing this.
Hey, Sarge boy, that moth-eating face of yours sure is a sight for sore eyes.
Hands of those little Fritz were all waiting for us in the East Sector, Sarge. We got to another direction. You know, they acted like we were expected, like they knew we were coming.
Yeah, made us feel like visiting big shots. Well, we gotta try something else. None of you are getting any younger hanging around here.
You want Junior and me to tackle the North Sector, Sarge? We're all set. Sure. We canceled all our dates just for you. We canceled all our dates for today just for you.
That's real big of you. Okay, it'll give you a chance to see the countryside anyway. Follow this route I marked here on the map. Look at the map, you knotbeard numbskull. I'm not drawn for my health.
He's drawing the trail to the west, not to the north. Oh, well, I guess he's got his reasons. We'll head north, Junior. Then when we're out of sight, we'll double back and take the western path. Sounds like double work, Dino. How come? Get it, 'cause that's how the way the Sarge wants it, sonny boy. Now keep your eyes open.
Within minutes, a battery of Nazi 88s directs a thunderous barrage at the northern sector.
Look, Sarge. It's just like the Germans knew you sent a two-man patrol to the north. Gosh, poor Dino and Junior.
Don't worry about that. Oh, that was Gabe talking. Anyway, so look, Sarge, it looks like just like the Germans knew you sent a two-man patrol to the north. Gosh, poor Dino and Junior.
Don't worry about them, Gabe. They've doubled back to the west by now. They're okay.
But why would they veer off to the west? You ordered them to go north. I heard you.
Sure, Smith. Just like I wanted you to. I knew somebody was tipping the Nazis off, and this proved it. Do you read me loud and clear, rat?
So, you are smarter than you look, Fiery. But I still hold the cards. The Schmeisser automatic burp gun will stop you from making any rash moves. And this walkie-talkie will enable me to contact my Nazi compatriots.
You are a spy. The lowest crawling form of insect life.
I serve my fatherland in my own way. My real name is Hans Schmidt of the Waffen-SS. But enough talk. I will hold you here for questioning by my superiors when they arrive. We never captured an entire squad of Commandos alive before. It is quite a triumph for me.
We have news for you, brother. Your little triumph just ended. Pop that burper, and I mean now.
The two-man patrol. I forgot. But you still haven't won.
He wants a little more proof, Dino boy. Step aside. Let old Liz give it to him.
Wait, who's talking?
So Izzy. So he wants a little more proof, Dino boy. Step aside, let old Liz give it to him. Sorry, this one is mine, for what he has done to he and his kind have done to the land of my birth. Okay, Schmidt, your first shot missed, and nobody gets a second chance at a commando. You were right, Sarge. The west sector is their weakest point. Just one battery of guns overlooking the ridge.
Let's just hope those gunners didn't sign a long lease. They sure ain't gonna be there for long.
This is it, eh, Sarge?
And like the man said, this is it, the 0 hour. In the valley below, the trapped Americans fight valiantly against overwhelming odds, desperately seeking a way through the mountains, while the Nazis, safely entrenched on their peaks above, fire down with them with telling effect.
If help doesn't reach us soon, we can't hold up much longer.
The Nazis have the pass sealed up, and there's no other way out.
Well, we'll go down fighting anyway.
But not far away on the western sector, there is help on the way. Silently, a live grenade is hurled at the lone battery overlooking the ridge below.
Ha! So the Americans would be big on their knees, begging for mercy, but we will not hear them.
You're right, Fritz. You're not going to hear anything.
With that gun silenced, we can make it to the valley now. All we gotta do is reach General Curtis and tell us having an escape route out of here.
You sure make it sound easy, Sarge.
You're Commandos, ain't you? Would you rather be stateside knitting sweaters for the wets? Now climb up and follow me.
Racing, stumbling, crashing, smashing their way through shot and shell, the Howlers press forward as the long, desperate minutes thunder by until at last.
General Curtis, I'm Fury, 1st Attack Squad, able company of the Howling Commandos.
You're a long way from home, soldier. If you got something to say, spit it out.
I got a message for you. Major Richards of the OSS said you'll understand. The escape route is through the tunnel of Caesar.
It's what I've been waiting for, son. Now, by thunder, we'll blast our way out of here and make the Fuhrer's black-shirted butchers, which they'd never been born.
So this, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say that was General Thunderbolt Ross, but it says General Curtis. Yeah, I was sorry about that. But within seconds, a fast-striking force of engineers reaching the crumbling ruins at the far end of the valley.
This is the spot, Pete. There's a bust of Caesar himself. We got to do this right the first time. It'll take every last bit of nitro we got.
And so,
that does it. Sounds like we whipped half the mountain off. Got news for you, pal. We did.
Then soon as the smoke clears,
we found it. The hidden tunnel. The escape route out of this miserable valley. I bet this oversized gopher hole is 1,000 years old. Yeah, it's supposed to have been dug by monks from the monastery centuries ago to escape from the barbarians.
And now it's going to help us turn the tables in the 20th century. Barbarians, assemble all units. Stand by to smash through. Sergeant Fury, front and center.
The Fury and his Howlers go the honor of leading the charge through the tunnel, and so, followed by the fighting-mad remnants of the Valiant Division, the 7 stampeding Commandos, thunder through the mountain, bursting out through the other side like a horde of avenging banshees, their blood-curdling war cry ringing through the night.
Wahoo!
Realizing that their trap has been sprung, knowing that they are no match for the revenge-hungry Americans, the Nazis flee in panic, rushing towards their waiting ships, abandoning the land that they thought they had won. Finally, after the last Nazi had either fled or been taken prisoner, the victorious division stands in review, as General Curtis proudly presents medals and rewards to his battle-hardened fighting men. But what of Fury and the Howlers? Do they also share the glory, the honors, the fruits of victory? What do you think?
Isn't that blasted PT boat ever going to pick us up?
What for? We're Commandos, aren't we? They'd probably expect us to swim back to England.
What a way to fight a war. It says, ever wonder what kind of gal friend a girl or a guy like Nick Fury would have? You'll meet her next issue. Be here. That's an order. So I don't know if I'll read that one. I gotta check my list. Yeah, I think I'll be reading that one. But I gotta see anyway. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys later.